Hello everybody, welcome to Lord El-Melloi's Case Files episode 12 anime review. This week, everything was revealed. Who done it, why done it, how done it, all the other done it's, all got revealed this week. So that was good. I don't actually have that many notes. I was expecting more, but a lot of it was fighting. So I guess that's good. But yeah, I can't think of much more to say in this little beginning bit. So let's just crack on with the episode, see what happened, and go through it all and all that. Not the final episode this week. If it was, that'd be pretty weird considering how it ended. But no, there's one more episode next week, which is weird because this title of this episode seemed to imply that it was the end of the thing because it was 6 out of 6. But whatever, you know, it's not. There's an episode next week. What happened this week though? Let's find that out. Episode begins. Turns out it was Cows the whole time. He's the bad guy. Who would have seen that coming? It's not actually him, because the real one then shows up behind. He came with Rainer's. Shishigo and them sent them using some gate magic, slingshot magic. I don't know what kind of magic. But yeah, the trick was the real Cows wouldn't have been able to treat Waver. Was that hinted at earlier on in the season? It very well might have. Like, he might have just had a bit where he's like, I can't do medicine, and then that would have been it. That's all, and then no one would have paid attention to it. But, yeah, if that's a thing, they should have done that if they didn't. Everything was preparing for it. Blimmin' Adashno was in on it. Yvette was on the bad guy's side, like he was providing her with money. Yeah, crazy. The guy it's the head of the thing. I forgot the department name. You know the one. Yeah, his name is Dr. Heartless, and I like, okay, you've got a stupid name, but I love it. So, yeah, Dr. Heartless. So, I'm going to look at my notes for this bit. He was the one that was investigating the Grail War alongside Lord Animusphere, and he created his own Holy Grail, which, fair enough. And he needed Waver, because Waver was a master, so somehow, magic-wise, that would make the Grail work better, or something. He has command spells, gets Hephaestion in. Adashno gets KO'd. Hephaestion is Faker, that's her class, I guess, Faker, because he's like, it's a fake Grail, it's a fake command seals, command spells, fake whatever else, Faker. And I'm like, I get it. And then they leg it out of the train. And she's like a residual fabrication of Iskandar. So like what Iskandar was written as, like a short bloke with black hair, she's based off that, I think. Again, I could be wrong. I was trying to pay attention, so I tried. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I think I'm in the ballpark at least, so not too bad. Waver and Graver, as they shall, that's a terrible name. They head outside the train to give chase to Dr. Heartless and Faker. He gets Iskandar's relic back. Faker really has no name. Hephaestion is not her actual name. She didn't have a name. She's not part of the army, like the Noble Phantasm army that Iskandar had, because she harbours hatred for that army and she gets mad and charges. Cows, the real one, shows up and saves Waver briefly before getting knocked down. I do really mean briefly. Heartless summoned the Child of Anesh, which is the big tree thing, which stops the train. Gray and Faker have a little bit of a fight. Carabo shows up with his eyes back. He fights Faker for a bit, wins using his eyes. Branches stop him getting closer. Then Olga Marie uses some spell which sets the place on fire. Blue fire, green fire. I forgot the colour of the fire. It wasn't red though, or orange. And then they plug in some eyes into the train, and the train turns into a death laser. Fair enough. I can't. Death laser train. Why not? Sure. Faker doesn't want to leave yet. Matey Boy's like, let's go, and she's like, no. I'm like, you have thingies. Use them. She's not obeying you. Yeah, she has a little fight with Gray, and uses her eyes, her magic eyes, the mystic eyes. Waver throws the statue, which deactivates the eyes or whatever, and then Gray like cuts through her, like proper deep. She should be dead, but servant powers, I guess. Faker leaves on the chariot, goes off. Gray does something with Ad, which I guess powers up the lance, and then blasts Faker out of the sky. Dr. Heartless was in there as well, so they're probably both singed and very dead, they should be. And that was where we ended. Like, if that was... Imagine if they didn't have another episode next week. I'm pretty sure they do. If they don't, that's a weird ending. I'm almost positive they have an episode next week. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. I liked the resolution, liked the little fights. This episode was more fighty than thinky, and that's fine. We've had a lot of episodes of thinky, because that's what this show mostly is. Easy for me to say. But the fighty is good too. And I'm doing a very bad job of explaining it, but that's fine. I enjoyed it a lot. It was good. I'm not sure what they're going to do next week. It's probably going to just be like an epilogue type thing, right? Like a... I don't know. I don't know how what they're going to do. They're going to announce a second season? They could do. I don't know how much like light novel wise there is, but they could do. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, consider subscribing and stuff for more. Stick around for next season anime reviews, because I'll be doing that Fate Go anime Babylonia thing. That'll be fun. Hopefully that's good. I will see you next week though for the finale of this. And bye guys.